Shalom, shalom. First, I'm just going to give all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakarash. I'm going to give double honors to Apostle Gary Milson, who rule well and teach well. And the mighty shalom, Allah, Akim, and Aquas, and rooted in this faith and truth. This is the brother Iowa from the Gary Branch of Great Millstone. Lord willing, come back at again with another edifying video. And today's video won't be too long, but we're just going to be going into this movie scene, this clip from this movie that recently came out called The Thunderbolts. And it was pretty much on how this God, pretty much, if you want to put it in perspective, was pretty much turned, I would say, in the movie, he turned evil and he was pretty much deleting people. But the way that I seen it and the way that I'm going to be using it for this video is the way the Lord's going to come back, right? The Lord said that he's not coming back to bring peace, all right? He's coming back to bring a sword, man. He's coming back for vengeance. He's come back to give people what they deserve, right? That's why it says, what is the day of the Lord to you? All right, so we're going to watch this video and then we're going to get a few scriptures. Lord, and like I said, this is edifying. Copyright Act, I have no ownership, just for all educational purposes.
I don't want to look at him here. You look good. Are you tired of fighting? Let me help you.
Halt! Are you seeing this?
What's this?
Oh no.
Hold on. Just another. Actually, we could just leave it at that because that's pretty much what the main thing is. But it just went more in depth with people running and he was deleting people. All right, but we understand that the Lord, they portrayed him as to be a Edomite, a white man, but we know the Lord isn't that. Okay, so now we're going to switch it over to. We want to get to 14. See, look, it's titled Doom for Worshippers of the Beast. So, yes, it's going to be for all the heathens, but this is also going to be for those who join hand in hand. And I say, though wicked join hand in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, but the righteous shall surely be saved. Right? So, if you're with the wicked, man, this is what's going to come for you, man. This is the days that's going to be coming for you. Right? If you're not storing up that wisdom and knowledge now, if you're not doing what pleases the Lord now, when that time comes and that judgment day comes, it's not going to be any more time for repentance. It's not going to be any more doors of mercy open. No, wherever you stand is where you stand in that day, and then boom, so whatever judgment you get. It says we're going to go down. It says what do I want to start? Actually, I just gotta get to the point. It says 14 and 20. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress even unto the horse bridles by the space of 1,600 furlongs. So, right, this is the type of bloodshed that's going to be happening that day, man. It says blood up even up to the horse's bridle. Do you know how tall a horse is, man? Did not the Lord say in Ezekiel 35, he's going to fill your mountain with your slain ones, right? So all of these different things that the Lord has been saying through different scriptures on and on again, this is what's to come, man. This is just a vivid little glimpse, right? Because we really can't tell you exactly what's going to happen in that day, but we understand what's going to happen in that day. Do what? Prophecy. Do what? Scripture, man. All right. The Lord said he's not going to meet thee as a man. All right. He's come back in his full glory. All right. So what does that mean, man? He's coming back to enact revenge. He's going to jump off the throne, man. Jump, leap, crack in the sky to come back and give due vengeance. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Isaiah 63:1. It says Yahweh's vengeance on the nation, right? Yahweh's vengeance through Yahweh Shah. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? That, it says, this that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Right? That's Yahweh Shah, man. He's the one that's coming back for dyed garments, man. Right? It says, who is that coming from Edom? So it's telling you he's going to come from the land of the north, man. This is what's going to be the main judgment is going to be happening, right? You're going to see bloodshed all around you, man. Just like Final Destination says bloodlines that just dropped, right? That bloodlines is representing pretty much a lot of people that was meant to die back then, but it's been built up and that death had to come back and get rid of all of them. That's Edom, what's it called? Esau Edom, man. Your bloodline has spread, right? And you're just causing more and more destruction. So the Lord's going to come back and do away with all of you, man. But first you have to go into captivity. All right. But just know it's going to be a great slaughter in that day. All right. Listen to the word slaughter. All right. Actually, we're going to keep going. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garment is like him that treadeth in the wine fat? All right. We understand, like, well, how is wine made, right? You have to, what's it called? You step on grapes, man. And what happens? Your clothes get that type of blood red from the grapes. Right, so it's the same thing, man. When the Lord is going to be coming back, all that bloodshed that he's going to be having, his garment is going to be dyed with it. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and all the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. Their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment. See? He said, I will trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, man. It's just like a scene from the movie 300. It's gonna be blood everywhere, man. The Purge, all these different movies that they be showing you have nothing on what the day of the Lord is going to be like. It's going to be something to never forget. And I will stain all my remnant, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and his mind, and the year of my redeemed is come. So it's going to be two things happening, man. A lot of people are going to be having that judgment happen on them, but then you're going to have those ones that actually did stand so stiffly for the Lord, right? They're going to be redeemed. They're going to be brought back, new bodies, right? Being crowned. And then what are they going to do? They're going to come down, enjoy, and engage in the fun. All right. It says, we're gonna read all the way down to 63 to 6. It says, and I looked, and there was none to help. I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger and make them drunk. In my fury, I will bring down their strength to the earth. Right? Their strength, man. Right? Whatever you have is your strength, right? Esau Edom your swords. You goofy, what was it called? Wicked with your you heard his little swords think it's gonna do something. All of those things gonna come to naught in that day, man. You people that have strength in yourselves, nothing's gonna glory in the day of the Lord, man. Plain and simple. Nothing. Only way that can save you is him himself. So you better hope that he knows you in that day. It says Isaiah 4:71, come down and send the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right? What the heck? I hope that didn't cut my video. So like somebody had gave my phone a call and it briefly has stopped my video because it's connected to my computer, but We're gonna read this from the top. It says, "Come down and send the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne." All right. You've been on top for too long, man. Your kingdom's finna come to an end. All right. The Lord said that He's declared the end from the beginning. All right. He gave you bounds that you cannot with pass or withstand, roughly paraphrasing, right? So hey, this kingdom only gonna last for so ever. And right now, the Lord is exposing you for who you really are and exposing all your wickedness, right? And the lies that you've built this foundation upon, right? So now what's happening? It's crumbling, man. Right before your eyes. Piece by piece, your whole palace is crumbling, your kingdom. It says, take millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, and uncover the thigh. Pass over the river. The nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. Gonna be seen across all four corners of the earth, man. Everybody's trying to see the horror you really are. Right? Everybody's starting to understand that wicked person that you really are. It says, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Once again, right? The Lord's coming back to enact full vengeance from all the past lies, from messing with the apple of his eye, all right? Everything, man. It's gonna be wrapped up with a nice bow for you in 1 hour. All right. It says, as for Slovakia. It says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. All right. It says, sit thou silent and get into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. All right. So that whole I'm a widow, I've seen no sorrow, it's raps. All right. You're finna see a lot of sorrow. If you've seen a lot of death, mourning, and woe, what is saying Lamentations, all those things is coming to a kingdom near you. All right. All the things that you've been doing wrong is gonna finally get you're gonna have to pay that check. But this time it's not gonna you can't pay things off with bribes in your society. No, you have to pay it off with what? Your that blood. All right. So like I said, this video wasn't meant to be long. Just a brief little video on how the day of the Lord is going to be, man, through a little movie scene that I just recently seen. So Lord willing, this video is edifying. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikakrash. Shalom, Akim. On to the next.